Alright, I finally got it. Got the leaves going. Now if I can just rotate this stuff around and get it going, I should be there. Of course, all my kindling's on the other side. All the wood shavings. Alright, I think I got it. Just had to get some of the leaves on fire. Some of that stuff was wet, but it's burning pretty good now. No. I don't know what this stuff was, but it was a godsend. I don't know why it didn't collect the rain like everything else did and freeze. What are you thinking, BC? You got a fire now? Yes, you do. Alright, let's go get some wood. It's just over here. Hey guys, just out doing a little scouting for some wild edibles and stumbled across some turkey tails. Got to make sure they are. If they look like them, they've got frozen water on them. I'm going to harvest some and take them back to camp, thaw them out, check them with my mushroom guide to make sure they are in fact turkey tails. And if so, it'll go pretty good with the steaks we have this evening. Anyway, they're frozen solid, so I'll show you the end result once I get them thawed. Well, I have learned another lesson in camping. I've got the mushrooms, turkey tails, almost 100% sure, just got to thaw them out, and my Swiss mess kit. Frozen solid. There it is. I broke it finally apart. Good deal. Didn't do it a minute ago. Anyway, I'm going to put the turkey tails in there, put them over the fire, let them melt the ice off of them, and see what we got. Say hi, Maddie. Not gonna say hi? Alright. Camera shy. Told you. Alright, let me get these going. Get back with you. Okay, guys. I got my little handy dandy guide out for the turkey tail, and let's see, that's the belt fungus right there. Brown and blue, black, underside whiter is yellow, gills none, underside is capped like a sponge. And there's the picture of them. Okay, and this is what we've got. I thawed them out. That brown and yellow, white. And the underside, let me zoom in. Sorry for the bad camera work. I'm holding this by hand. The underside is sponge-like. A little dirty, but sponge-like. You see right there. So I'm going to do the test of rubbing it on my lip, waiting 15 minutes, and then after that I'll rub it on my tongue, wait 15 minutes, wait for any numbness or bad taste or swelling, and then I'll eat a little piece of it, and if that passes the muster in about 30 minutes, they're good. But I'm almost positive these are turkey tail mushrooms. So anyway, fire's going pretty good. There's the rest of them in the skillet there. I'm just drying them out a little bit. Gonna go see if I can catch another fish. I caught one trout, and that's about it. So I'm gonna go over here in this little stream, see if we can't catch us a little fish. The trout were practically non-existent. I don't know if the heavy storm that they had last week washed them all downstream or not, but I caught one, and I fished for 2 hours and threw everything in the tackle box at them, and still to no avail. I only caught one. So anyway, stick around, and we'll get these mushrooms cooked up and go from there. Okay, guys, the lip test did okay. Tested it to the tongue, did all right. What I've done now is just I've rinsed them in some warm water just to get all the dirt and stuff off of them. I'm going to let them soak like that, probably rinse them again, and then I'll rinse that one more time, throwing a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and some butter, and saute them bad boys up, and have them with my pork chops this evening. So stay tuned, and we'll show you the end result, and I hope these are turkey tail mushrooms. Okay, guys, what I'm doing is I'm kind of separating the mushrooms from the piece that's attached to the tree. You can kind of see that right there. This area here, I just pull the mushroom off of that, and that's what I'm doing right now. Get rid of that woody base. That one's a lot of wood. And basically, it's just separating the meat from the bone. Now, I'm no fungi genius, okay, so don't let me fool you. I know a few that I use pretty often. This is the first time I found this one, and although I walk past them all the time in the woods, and you probably do too, they're supposed to be pretty good. We'll find out. I'm not going to cook a whole bunch of them, just enough to get a taste. I mean, anything tastes good with butter. Enough salt. Alright. That's kind of what we got. What we're working with right now anyway. So I'm going to rinse these again just to get all the dirt off of them, and let the fire burn down a little bit more, and we'll get started on some pork chops, and I guess get dinner going in a couple hours. So anyway, stick around. Well, we've been cooking probably 30 minutes. They still don't look tender enough. These may take an hour to cook to where they're tender to put on something. Yeah. They're going to take a while to cook. I mean, let's face it, they're like cooking wood to make them soft enough to eat. I mean, the flavor's halfway decent, and I haven't put anything on them. Little beer. So I'm going to let them cook for a full hour, boiling, adding beer as needed, and go from there. And it's only 2:14, so I'm not ready for dinner yet, but I did want to get these going. Got plenty of hot water over here in the big bucket to wash the hands and stuff with, but this is the main course that I really want to turn out well. So if it takes boiling for 2 hours, I'm going to do it, because I want them to turn out good, because they're so plentiful out here. I mean, there's a tree over there. Well, I showed you. They're loaded with them. So we'll experiment with this and go from there. They taste good. They don't taste bad. They taste a little woody right now, but I haven't put any seasoning on them at all, other than a little bit of beer to cook them in. So stay tuned, and we'll figure this out together. Okay guys, we've been cooking these turkey tail mushrooms for over an hour. Just added a lot of seasoning to them. Believe it or not, I left the butter at the house! I can't believe it. Call me stupid. But they've been sauteing in beer and Tony's. Way more tender. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's not bad. If it's something you really want, a little Worcestershire sauce. to make damn sure you cut it to where the part where it's attached to the tree is no more. That's good. Yeah, that's perfect. That's going to go on the pork chops in a little bit, so not going to be able to beat that. They're still just, I'm not going to say tough, but they're chewy. Chewy would be the definition I'd use. But they suck the flavor in. Wish I'd have had some butter. Those are going to be fantastic. Alright, stick around. We'll cook some pork steaks here in a little bit. Alright, got the pork steaks cooking here. We're doing pretty good. Almost done. I'm going to bring over the sauteed mushrooms. I'm going to warm them up a little bit. The wind was blowing earlier quite hard. It's kind of laid down considerably. Put the mushrooms up there and let the butter work on them. I think the sky's going to be overcast tonight. A little bit of snow, a little bit of sleet. I think they're predicting about 1/10 of an inch of accumulation, so nothing big. I should be able to leave and go home early in the morning and be having coffee with the wife by 9, 8:30 at the latest, I would think. Yeah, that's done. Those are perfect. All right. Favorite part of the barbecue. A little bit of Tony's. Bit of pepper, and just a touch of seasonal, just because. Alrighty. We'll just let that cook for a minute. So they are surely done. season them once again. And we'll call it done. Right up until the time we put Sweet Baby's Ray barbecue sauce on there. All right. And that is as good as it's going to get. Oh yeah. I'm going to set that right there and let it just warm a little bit. Time to go get a plate. Alright, well, stick around. I'll show you in a few just how we go about eating such.